everyone, I hope you're all well. I'm coming to Cal Gray's Angel Cards for a message for us all today. So if you just take some nice deep breaths and just allow your body to relax. And in this moment, let go of any concerns or worries, allowing your body to relax and release any tension. Letting go now in this moment, feeling your angels surround you, feeling your body become soft and expand and connect with your angels. Feel their divine love, their divine peace and healing in this moment. And I'm asking the angels for a message for us all today to help us, to guide us. So asking the angels now for a message. There we go. Take a step back. So this card is asking us to take a step back. So where in your life are you trying to force something? Whether it be a relationship, career, whether we're trying to force somebody to see our point of view. The angels are saying, just take a step back and allow everyone to dance to the beat of their own heart, to their own rhythm. Because when we try and force people to dance with our rhythm, everything comes out of alignment and we create emotional melodies because we're trying to force someone to see our point of view. So the angels are just asking us today to take a step back and allow everybody to be who they are. Allow everyone to follow their own path. When we are trying to force an opinion and we're coming from our own fears and we're projecting that onto someone else, then everything becomes distorted. When we let go and know that everybody is on their own divine path and what any energetic match they are, that's what they will bring into their reality. And when we try and force our visions onto someone, everything gets conflicted. So take a step back, take a nice deep breath, and the angels are showing me the chrysalis with the butterfly in. And if we start poking at that chrysalis, the butterfly will come out, but it can never fly. It has to be done in its own time. So when we are trying to force someone because of our opinion and really look at where that opinion's coming from and what it's creating within us, if it's creating any kind of fear or panic, take a step back, because that's the energy we are projecting onto that person and onto our reality. So the angels are showing me that there is the consciousness, the higher consciousness. And from that higher consciousness, there are strands, and that's our own subconscious that we are all programmed into from lifetimes and lifetimes of control by fear, of fear of being judged, of fear of stepping out and stepping into the light and the truth of who we are. So we all are going through this subconscious, we're cleansing this subconsciousness of our own. And every single person on the planet has got a completely different subconsciousness, different ways of seeing things, of different beliefs. So when we step back and how our responsibility is to work on our own subconsciousness, of letting go of all the programming and the control, and actually from being children, when we start to express ourselves and we're told no, that's wrong, then we stop expressing ourselves. We split from the truth of who we are at a very young age. Then we try to fit in, and we don't want to be judged or not liked. Now, as we move in up and our energy is expanding, our consciousness is expanding, we realize we can't fit in those boxes anymore. We can't appease other people, because if we do, we are unhappy. And when we start to wake up on this path and look around, and we see that we're making everybody else happy, but we are so unhappy, that's the time that we start to wake up and we start to go within and do our own healing and letting go of those subconscious programs that we're all connected with. We've all been programmed into. So as we start letting go and we focus on what's in our own heart, and with the understanding of whatever is meant to be will always find us. We don't have to rush, we don't have to force. So if you're looking at a relationship and you're trying to force something, then step back, because if you try and force something throughout that relationship, it will be one-sided. So take a step back. Don't try and force. Know that whatever is meant to be will always find its way to us. It's just we make our journey easier when we're not forcing, when we're not grasping at things, when we let go and float and come back into the center of who we are. Then we come into a vibrational match with what is meant for us quicker and easier, and we start to flow instead of trying to force. And it's stepping back, and if it's to do with career or what anybody else is doing, if we try and enforce our opinion on somebody, the planet is going through such a split. We're all being faceted off. We're all, instead of becoming one, we're all breaking free, and we're trying to enforce our opinion on people. And that is not oneness. That is becoming divided. So when we have an opinion, we're not moving up into the consciousness. We are actually standing in a division, and I'm seeing it around the spiritual circles, around families. The whole earth is going through conflict and division. And when we accept that we're all on our own soul journey, every single person is. So let go of the pressure. Let go of carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, because that's all that we will be doing if we're trying to force somebody to see our point. Speak to the higher self, speak to the angels. And, doing that is much better, because it's our higher self speaking to their higher selves, instead of trying to two egos coming together, fighting fire with fire. It just causes more conflict. So when we come back and we take a step back, and actually take a step back from rushing into anything, whether it's putting something in our bodies, actually look at what we are taking in our bodies, what we are digesting, what we're putting into our bodies. Research it. Take responsibility for it. It's time to take responsibility for ourselves, and allow at this time everybody to dance to the beat of their own heart, because when it comes time for them to wake up, they will. When it comes time for us to ascend even higher, we will, or deeper, into our core, we will. It can't be rushed. So let go of any pressure. Let your higher self come through and flow, and focus only on what is uplifting and for ourselves, because that will uplift everyone in our reality. So for today, look at any area of your life where you're trying to put your interpretation onto something, or you're trying to force your point of view. Step back. Be there, all the light for everyone. Whatever decisions they're making, it's right for them at this time. So take a step back and come back into your own centre, because as we move and come back into our centre, we bring our own reality back into alignment. We can't try and force it on the outside world. It has to come from within, because any distortions we are seeing on the outside world is coming from within. So take a nice breath in this moment and just let go today. Let go of trying to force anything. Let go of trying to carry everybody else's problems and sort everybody else out. Because when we're trying to force things, we miss all the red flags. It's take a step back, research everything from every single source. Research, it's so important at this time to research and find out your own truth. And regardless of what anybody else is doing, that is meant for them. So the angels are saying, take a step back, look in your life at where you're forcing something, or whether you're trying to persuade somebody to do something through fear. That is a distortion. Come back and let everybody be. And when it's time for that person to awaken, that is the time for them to come out of their own chrysalis with their beautiful wings and fly. I'm sending so much love and angel blessings and healing to anyone who needs it at this time. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thinking and filling your mind with beautiful thoughts that uplift your mind and lighten your mind and uplift every cell within your body. That is the path, the uplifting path, the enlightened path. And be aware of, we're not hurting anybody else while we're doing this. We're not impeding on anybody else's point of views. We're not trying to force somebody to do something when they're not ready. And the angels are saying, take a step back. We don't have to rush into anything. What is meant for us will find its way, always. So I'm sending so much love and angel blessings for you all today. Thank you for listening. Thank you. Bye-bye.